Hi, I'm Twistzz.
Hello, I'm ZywOo from Team Vitality. This is tiziaN from Big.
This is aleksib.
And this is Buying Tips with Coinbase.
In this kind of round, I'm gonna buy a Kevlar.
I'd say for a piss around with $800, I'm just gonna buy Kevlar.
I would most likely buy just Kevlar.
I think it just gives you the best chance at having a fair duel.
I think depending on the spawn, if I have a top spawn for example, I will just buy Kevlar and peek into second mid.
Because of the fact that it's usually better to have the utility towards a B player or a player that is holding A long, for example.
You have utility and piss around on A side, you're not gonna have time to use the utility when the hit comes in. It's gonna happen too fast.
And we have a setup with the team and I'm here, and if they molotov me, I'm gonna throw my smoke around this corner, so it's gonna create me a one-way. Or the smoke will just give me some cover, and I'm kind of hiding behind the wall, so when I don't have Kevlar, it's not that big of an issue.
Yeah, I think on this map it's most important to buy flashes and not smokes if you're holding A, because you cannot really utilize the smoke.
Yeah, the best advice would be to buy Kevlar on the piss around.
2,800.
Obviously, I think I'm gonna buy some nade because it's really important.
I would go for MP9 and Kevlar.
Light Kev, and then I would buy an MP9.
This is the best advice.
Deagle armor or Deagle small armor and full nades.
If you don't have nade and if you only play with confidence, you're gonna lose because this is so hard. You have to play with some nade. Without smoke or molly or flash, whatever, it's gonna be so hard.
I guess play with whatever gun that you're comfortable with. So if you rather just play for duels, you can just buy Light Kev and Tomas. If you want to take map control for your team, I would suggest buying utility and SMG and kind of just running it down the stairs. But yeah, I think best advice would be to play to your own strengths as a player.
Gonna give a boring comment, but it depends if I'm the guy who is entering or if I'm the guy who's supporting the entry. But I assume I would be entering here. I would like for me to have an AK and helmet. Like
me personally, I like to play Galil, because for me it's not that much worse than an AK, because also CJs are not buying helmets so much, so they're anyways a one-shot. So I have a little bit more of equipment.
I would like for me to have an AK and helmet. That's all I could afford, so 3.7, I'll go AK, I'll go Kevlar and helmet.
At least one smoke and flashes because we need that for taking B.
But obviously one of the options is just AK armor with the money available.
I mean, the nade and be a good teammate and going with your teammates it's enough to go B side.
Like armor glow and util would probably be the better bet. Just so like if you try contacting B and it doesn't work, you can still deny info with smoke, or you can apply pressure later with utility. So I think armor glow and utility is a more well-rounded buy.
I would for sure buy full equipment, M4, Kevlar, defuse kit of course.
M4 and full utility sets.
Open Kevlar because I have enough for both.
I'll go for an M4 silenced.
Because I'm used to flash for my teammates in Arena. I'm just gonna flash twice if the enemy is gonna attack long.
Yeah, just try to survive, play with your team, don't stay in long all the time. Sometimes smoke it off and play in short with your mates.
I think when you have 5400, it's just like a normal default full buy anyway, so I don't think there's anything special to really do.
Make sure that you buy a flash for yourself just to have some cover. And make sure to buy some utility just to make it easier for you.
We take long if it's not possible to take it, and also have utility. Utility in every map is really good, so you can do everything with that.
Don't be AFK, stay in the game, and yeah, don't feed.